Hello, happy Tuesday. I'm back again. So we tried this video once and we're gonna try it again. My internet keeps dropping out on me, which you've got to love, right? Technology, so great. So thank you for joining me today. This is Wendy Lee. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today we are gonna make a super cute little friendship card featuring the Dinodays stamp set and the coordinating Dinodies. So this is the cute little card we're making. Thanks for being a friendosaurus. I love it. I think it's super cute and fun and cheerful. So hopefully everybody will be able to jump back in and join me. So because I've started this video once before, I've already stamped some of the images. So let me slide this over. So I stamped the dinosaur in the Magenta Madness. Hey, Ginger, glad you could find me again. Amelia, so glad you guys could find me again. So I'm starting again, sort of. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. So I've stamped this dinosaur image in the Magenta Madness ink. And then the scales for the dinosaur is stamped in the Mango Melody ink. And then we stamped the sentiment in Memento Black. So this was a piece of 3" by 4.5" Whisper White cardstock, just to give me enough room to lay out my dies. So I am using, what did I do with them? Oh, let me tell you a couple things. So these images here, you're going to notice on the stamp set that these have a brush stroke look to them. So know that when you stamp your image, you're not going to get a solid image. And that's okay, because that's the intention of the stamp set. I just want to make sure to point that out. And then we're going to use this little die here and lay that out to cut the dinosaur. And then this one is going to do the scales. And then the tip I want to give you on this one is that you're actually going to line it up at the points of the triangle so that you have this white layer here, because that's how you're going to adhere those two pieces together. Okay? And then we are pulling in the Tasteful, I think these are Tasteful Labels. Yes, Tasteful Labels dies, which I've got a couple missing on here. But this is the die that we're going to use there. I love these. One of my favorites so far out of the new catalog. Okay, so we will die cut these and then we'll have our pieces here. And because I've restarted this video, I've already adhered this die cut piece to the back of my dinosaur, so you can see that. So I just put a little bead of liquid adhesive and that fit in super simply, quickly right on there. So we've got our two die cut pieces. All right, next I'm gonna go ahead and fold my card base in half. So this is a piece of 5.5 by 8.5" Coastal Cabana cardstock. We're going to go ahead and use the bone folder and give it a nice good crease. Now I will make sure I put all of these measurements along with the supply list in the video description after the video. I'll add that all in there so that you guys won't miss anything. So don't worry about the measurements. You will have access to that. And then I want to stamp these little dots. I think they're actually supposed to be like the spots that you would put on the dinosaur, but I'm going to stamp these on my card base, and I'm choosing to use Versamark ink. You could use Coastal Cabana. I want a tone-on-tone look, but I don't want it too dark. I want it subtle. And as you can see, my Versamark pad is well loved. This is probably my most disgusting pad that I have. I've done a lot of weird techniques with this one, and so it's well loved or aged or however you want to look at that. So I am just going to randomly stamp some of these dots on here. I'm so glad you guys are joining me today. I hope your week has started out wonderful. Tuesdays, I'm just glad to be past on Monday. But Tuesdays are always a good day, right? Your week is on its way. You can put Monday behind you, and Friday is not too far off, right? Okay, so I've got some of those spots there. Then I have a couple of pieces of cardstock here that I've already die cut using the stitch shapes. So I used the largest square to cut the Coastal Cabana and the second largest square to cut the Bermuda Bay. So I've already done that. And I'm going to go ahead and just adhere these on to my card front. Oh, I did want to tell you, I don't think I grabbed a catalog. Let me grab a catalog. So this layout was actually inspired by a layout or a card that was in the annual catalog. I don't know if you guys use the catalogs as inspiration, but they are wonderful to pull from. So I'm going to show you the card So it's on page 20 of the catalog, and this is the card that I got the inspiration from. So it's similar. I used similar colors, a different stamp set. I did not add the ribbon, but changed it up just a bit, but just turned it differently. But it's really great to use the catalog for inspiration. We've got so many wonderful samples created by the artists at Stampin' Up. So definitely use those. Okay, I'm going to take this right here and adhere this square down. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. I don't know if you guys have used this adhesive yet, but I am loving it. It's super easy to use. It just takes a light touch. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and adhere this with Stampin' Dimensionals. So these are the two-sided foam dots. You can use the minis. You can use the regular size. I happen to have the minis close to me, so that's what I'm grabbing and using. And you guys know you can use the whole sheet, so you can see where some are cut away here. So once this has been used, I will actually clip this and use these edges as well. Here, I'll just show you what I mean by that. I'm going to pull this backing off and just lay that right in there. It doesn't really need it, but that's fine. And then we'll just put that down. So you can use the whole sheet. So nothing is wasted on our sheets of dimensionals. So don't throw those edges away. You can use those. All right, perfect. So now I'm just going to lay that at an angle. We'll put that down. Cute. All right. And then our dinosaur is just going to pop up there as well. So again, I'm going to use some of the dimensionals here. We'll go ahead and use that piece I already cut. We'll go ahead and cut a few of those and use some of the bigger ones. Awesome. Looks like internet is holding up so far. We'll hopefully make it through to the end. So I apologize if I'm going a little quickly. Alrighty. Whoops. Perfect. And we'll just lay our little guy, and he's super cute. I love this stamp set. You know, you look at it originally, and it looks very childish, but it's a great kid set. But I think it's fun for adults as well. I mean, I would love it if a friend sent me this card. Oh, sorry, I used my Stampin' Seal to add the adhesive to my sentiment. I'm just sliding that right under the dinosaur there. Cute, right? And let's just finish it off with a few rhinestones from the Holiday Rhinestone Pack. Pull in my Take Your Pick tool. So if my putty end is kind of dead here, so I'm going to take that out. So if you twist this until you start to get a little bit of resistance, it's going to, best way to say it, this little putty oozes out. So if you twist it until you see it already out, it will continue to ooze for a bit. So just give it a moment. So see how it's continuing to grow there? So I've got a nice good tip now, and I didn't turn it too much. So I'm going to grab a few of these. This putty tip works really well to be able to pull these rhinestones off of here. So I'm just going to put a few there and a couple more down here. Cute, right? All right, so that's the outside. So let's go ahead and do the inside. So on the inside of the card, actually, let me go ahead and move this out of the way, and we'll work on the inside without making a big mess out of it. Okay, so this is 4 inches by 5 1/4 on the white, and I'm going to start with my Memento Black and do my sentiment first. And hopefully that's somewhat centered. It's really hard to see when you're on camera. Perfect. And then I want to add some more of those dots, but because I'm on a white cardstock, I'm going to go ahead and pull in my Coastal Cabana pad. Now, I could have used that on the card front. I just wanted it to be a little more subtle, and that's why I chose to do it this way. So we'll just put a few of these dots here. I think it's so cute. All right. Fun, 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 fun. Okay. And then we just put this on the inside of our card, and we are all set. So we use a little bit of my Stampin' Seal and place that right into the card inside. All right, lovely. I hope you guys love this one. I think it's so fun. Okay, so if you love doing different cards and techniques, I would love for you to join my card club. I have a monthly card club. I've got a product option as well as a tutorial option, depending on where you live. We have a really good time. And if you're looking for something that's maybe not quite as advanced, you're a little more of a beginner stamper, or you like things a little simpler, I can also do an online workshop for you, and you can earn some host dollars. So we have a fabulous new catalog and lots of good things in it. So if your wish list is long, give me a call and I will help you out with that. So I'll put some links in the video afterwards so that you can see all the goodies. And if you've got any questions on anything, let me know. I will go back through and see if anybody posted any questions while I was doing the video and make sure that all those are answered. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you're enjoying the weekly videos. Share them with your friends. And if you're watching on replay, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much and have a great Tuesday. Talk to you soon. Bye.